one most important thing which I normally tell people to do, and in today's world, it is very, very essential, is always keep these 2 or 3 or 4 things updated. Number one, please ensure that all your bank accounts have proper nomination done. Either they are joint accounts in you and your spouse name, and also the nomination is properly done and registered. This is very, very important. Number two, all the residential houses, properties that you have, please ensure there also you have done nomination in favor of one of your family members or whomsoever you would like to give that particular property after you. Today, Supreme Court has brought out a clear decision that the nominee is the legal rightful owner of that house after the original owner is no more. There's nothing more that he needs to demonstrate to get that thing done. So this again is very, very important to do. Nominations has to be done. They have to be updated. They have to ensure that it is properly registered and you have a copy of it. Another important thing in today's environment for retired people, and I always tell them, even before retirement, please ensure you have done a proper will for all your assets that you're going to leave behind. In today's world, we have seen so many places, so many families getting broken up because of these things which are happening, not knowing how to divide the assets, how to get things done. So I always suggest, along with retirement planning, keep this as one of the goals in your retirement planning. I will create a will. I will ensure that the will is properly done, properly registered, because you can have an unregistered will, you can have a registered will. Both have got different aspects. But if the will is not properly done, properly witnessed, then anybody can challenge it and you have a big issue after you're not there. So my humble request to everyone is, please get your will done, ensure that it is done in the right manner in which it should be done, and please get it registered so that there is no problem for your legal heirs to have any right on the property that you leave. The next most important thing which I tell people, and this is out of experience, because a lot of people come to me asking what they should do. I always tell them, you must create a document with your investments every year, just like you prepare your tax returns, just like you prepare it. You must have a document which tells you where you have invested, maybe in mutual funds, insurance, bank deposits, real estate, wherever you have done it. Prepare a document, keep it with you, share it with your spouse. Very important. Even today, unfortunately, in India, I have seen people don't share these details with spouse, and after you are not there, your spouse has got a huge problem trying to find out where you have done your investments and how they should find out the details of it. Please prepare this on a yearly basis. I do it even now. Every year end, after 31st of March, create an Excel spreadsheet, put your details in it, share it with your spouse. If your children are staying overseas, share it with them, share it with your tax consultant, so that tomorrow if you are not there, they are aware where you have invested, how much you have invested, in whose names you have invested, and how they can get this investment back. Last but not the least, the more you need post-retirement is a very good mediclaim scheme. A medical policy which will cover you and your spouse, preferably with a floater, with good limits. Don't go for 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. That is not enough in today's environment. Please find out which are the mediclaim policies which are available. Keep it alive. Keep paying the renewals on time, so that even after 70, 75, the company continues to support you. Otherwise, we have seen medical expenses going up drastically and people are not in a position to take care of those expenses. So medical cover policy is one of the investment which you must have at least when you're retiring. And that is something which is going to help you in a big way when you actually need the support, maybe in the last 7 to 8 or 9 years of your life that you are there. So whoever comes to me, talks to me, I give them this thing. Please get these 4 things done to take care of yourself, to take care of your investments which you have done, which you have earned with so much of hard work, and also ensure that these assets pass on to the right owner after you are not there. So this is something which I would definitely recommend. I suggest people do that and follow this as a practice, especially post-retirement, to understand where you have done. This also helps you to revisit your investments. This also helps you to understand, revise those investments and see whether you need to shift from one asset to the other, which probably will give you some better return or some safety point of view.